down. So really good start.
Yeah, I didn't even press control on that. That shit did it for me. I knocked over my fucking ball once again.
Let's go, Lucy Juicy. Oh, man.
Stop shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, I hate this play.
To throw, it's Kaepernick.
Okay, Rondell.
Here, and that's complete.
Oh my God.
That's bullshit, but how did he get out of there?
Enemy territory. Number 4. 11 yards there.
I didn't even run it.
Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards. And the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch.
Shit.
Because once he makes the catch, you may catch it in front.
But that backfield looks scary.
He's behind you at that point.
Two little niggas get crazy.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, solid game.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now Kaepernick. And he's got his man.
Damn, I fucking missed.
Ooh, God, that would have been the hit stick school with Kiki.
Yeah, that's Isaiah Simmons' name.
You got Isaiah Simmons? I bet you want to trade me Isaiah Simmons.
Nope.
A big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't. But it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
This shit, KJ.
Touchdown,
bro.
Chicago.
Them boys don't want to trade me for Big Mike Thomas. They tried to play me for Big Mike Thomas.
And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
That boy come in handy at that tight end position.
These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look
what you
on
talking
the
about?
first play of the drive.
Boy, chill, boy, tripping.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel.
Boy, tripping.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
What do you mean?
There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
I'm really not, bro.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
This is funny. It was funny. I didn't even expect that. I swear to God, I just was on my phone and I just saw that come up. I was like, "What? Is she really like what?" That's literally what I was like. I was like, "Okay."
This is Elliott.
Ooh, wow.
Have a first down past the 40. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
That boy Metcalf fast, boy.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown.
Yes, sir. Good shit, Zeke.
Yeah, that boy John broke down. But yeah, man, I don't know, man.
And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam,
I ain't played a Madden game in so long.
the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with.
Man, ain't gonna lie.
Good luck trying to track him down.
And there's play so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
No.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Oh, yeah, I got to see that.
A couple yards into the end zone.
Ooh, that boy KJ shaking the fuck out of here.
You finna get shifty.
At the 25.
25-yard line.
Who, Primo?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
oh, that was my fault. That was my fault.
What are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments. Absolutely love the
That's so lame.
I know he didn't hit a grand slam.
That boy hit a grand slam.
For who?
Run for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Man, hell no.
That's tough.
Let's go, Juice. Oh, wow. That boy John in here. John laying
I like that shit right there.
So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
My plate vision. Oh my God, these guys are taking this too serious. Where's man? Bobby Wagner hit me, stick me from the left corner pocket of my body. Let me see what happened. I feel like something happened. Are you watching this, Kiki?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, damn. Why ain't you watching, bro? What's the deal?
No, I'm playing a Madden game, but I don't know. I'm going to play this.
Are you playing the young whippersnappers?
Great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Man, get up.
Then grand slammed on your ass.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it
So
off on 1st down.
That boy got a grand slam.
Snap now for Kaepernick. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
That nigga wide open.
Wait till them Padres get on the road.
Now Kaepernick again.
Uh-oh.
He's going
Uh-oh.
By God, this man Kaepernick is something different. I was trying to murder that dude. I swear to God. I was trying to come down like a missile on his ass. Disintegrate his ass. Leave him nothing but a pool of liquid. Oh, yeah, that man like a pool of liquid, bro. I swear to God.
Field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Oh, yeah, that's dead, boy. Stop playing with me, John.
Yeah. That surely was. Dead as fuck.
Got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, TJ punk ass bit up on that shit.
2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Bridgewater.
Good defense.
That's Fuller. They lose 2 on that last play.
Bet you want to trade me with Fuller, John?
No.
Yeah, we don't want to trade nobody. Stingy ass
So now
nigga.
what can they do on 3rd?
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going.
Oh, damn, that boy DK is going. What is wrong with him?
And they end up making the play.
They do get 10 back, but
That
still
boy made sense to me. Bukum look like he. Goddamn. Shit.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
How crazy.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And they will
What?
So I want to let my dude fucking jump.
They ain't let me touch the
The
ball.
ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now they'll pitch it out here. Fights off the defender.
Oh wow.
The fucking play!
Oh wow.
5-yard line.
Oh wow.
12 yards is the pickup there, and it'll move the chains.
I need a fumble, bro.
Uh-oh. That man killed
I need a
him.
fumble on God.
Too. Mistake him? Yeah, nigga.
Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right.
Oh my God, good
Good
job,
fucking throw,
Cap.
nigga. Good fucking
That
throw,
was
nigga.
just an amazing.
That was a fucking dime.
It had to be on the third.
That was a fucking dime, cause I like that shit, bro.
And his guys have taken the lead. And he's got it.
My bad.
14-7 ball game.
My phone's on charger, and I'm playing my game real quick.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this.
I can say the same.
Up 10-3. Let me see what you can do, Kiki. You better not lose.
Fielded just
What's
outside
up?
the goal line.
I'm trying to kill that.
Stopped up at the 25.
I said I can say the same.
Their own 25-yard line.
You don't want to talk to me.
Offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth
I
down.
know that. I'm just playing with you.
But it showed confidence. Hey, I've got
I'm
confidence.
getting mad at
Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed
I'm
confidence
in
in
the
Boo
middle
boo.
of that game right now.
They
Can't
didn't
do
pick
it.
up their end of the bargain. So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep
Let's
right side. And he
go.
fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And it's
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago.
That ball right there.
Big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cougars 21, Titans 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Flush to his right. He's going to go
boy, that defensive line out there acting.
Look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have.
Oh, they're on in 2.
Oh, they blocked it.
And, oh, that is going to be
That's a bullshit.
And you
I blocked it and John picked it up and they gave me a safety.
These plays,
If I picked it up,
are so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Oh, wow.
I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
How about John went to hit stick mafia class or something?
The offense now at the line, ready
So
for
low.
their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the
Yes, wow.
haven't they? And the ball is knocked
And he
out.
fumbled. I
This will
knew he
get
was
out of
coming.
bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the
Think so?
sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
He ain't hit me no more,
I took a
bitch.
shot.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
His lineup, he got all his heavy hitters in the
It's a
front.
first down.
Yeah.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. This is complete to Michael Thomas. He's got this to the 30 before
QU
being taken
Bossier.
down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now.
Put this
Here's
blunt down,
first
stop
and
playing
10
with fucking
at the
hand.
30-yard line. Looking for Shepard deep. Got his man, and it's caught. For
Oh, my
Chicago.
God.
Touchdown.
Them boys going federal. Oh, they're going to
His
booth review me.
second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And it's up
his
here.
guys are going to add on to their lead. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Score Cougars 30, Titans 7.
Set now to kick this one
In
away.
that third
and
quarter,
off it
John, I'm
goes.
bringing out the hit stick mafia now. You ain't finna be the only one out here hitting folks.
KJ, you ain't bringing that shit, man.
And no chance to get away as they'll get it
That's
down
how Maverick
about the
be.
17
Dom, you gotta play that boy King Siete.
At their own 17.
You said what?
The Titans
He's
offense
ain't
set
playing
to
him.
begin the
Fuck
drive.
them. Oh,
Bridgewater on
Cougars.
first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been
there's
a
no
big
thrill
hitter
in Madden
if he
anymore. It's a
connected.
job.
Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
On your what?
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete.
Gotcha.
Took a
Super
pretty good
Bowl.
shot
Did
to
you
try
get it
to
done?
that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Gotcha.
Play action now. Bridgewater taking a shot for Samuel. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Oh my God, he
He
almost got it.
did it. I was like, bro, that man caught that shit.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And this play is blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Now this time, Kaepernick will throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys
when the Padres win the World Series, I bet y'all gonna be fucked up.
Uprights and good.
Score, Cougars 37, Titans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, Mel, you playing baseball right now?
The offense about set and ready to go.
I need a force win in Legend League. I play some
costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary?
He rifles one.
This boy John just slinging shit.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Oh, wow.
Take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, good pick. This man didn't even try to come down to it. Good pick. Good pick.
18-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass.
It's all right, man. You stay in it.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Oh, he shifts past him. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah,
Here's Bridgewater. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard.
SJ left the party.
The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. First down, Bridgewater. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Oh, that boy got tanked.
Right at midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Logan Thomas.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain.
It ain't no thing, G.
On second down, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Number 21.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 1.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's good.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it here. This is James White.
Fuck, I should have went more left.
9 yards on first down.
Yeah.
The previous run, good
We're
for 9.
actually
Here's second and a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
What'd you say?
Play action right here because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
At the 7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
That's a...
At about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
A bunch of frustration in the
you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Oh, that boy got me from the
Results
back.
here on the
Oh,
first
wow.
down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A handoff as they run the counter play. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till... And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't
It made some hot dogs just eating straight out the water. No sauce.
Got it in great field position.
That's some hot
Pick them up at the skill and just bite them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
I'm supposed to come down and wheel
He's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
What'd you say? Oh.
Play fake. Bridgewater.
Ah.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
I'm on the
Brandon,
game.
I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys.
No.
They've given up a whole
His
lot
perseverance
of sacks.
meter isn't very broad. Uh-oh.
3rd and long for Bridgewater.
TJ. Trent Jordan.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a
This man
disappointing
dropped the
end.
kick straight up.
Excellent field
Oh,
position.
come on.
When that drive started,
Ball hit you
they
in
had
your
6
scruples,
points
man.
that they were thinking about.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out.
What you got, John?
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. In anger now. And remember, he had his first punt blocked. Spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way to the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. He's taken down at the 23.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well.
It's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And it's a big turnover there on the final play.
That was Isaiah and Justin Simmons.
It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
But Jones on a two-game win streak. He was out here acting up, ain't you?
5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Titans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Bridgewater. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He finds his target, Fuller. And he will have a Titans
ass whooping. Last time I checked, you barely beat me in the last game, and I waxed that ass in the first game. Yeah. I know. Them Cougars playing some good football right now.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
I got up by like your time. I got up by like
now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Actually, if it rains today, we probably won't work at all, so I'll be here all day.
He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Should I play him tonight or tomorrow? He ain't going to beat me anyway, so it really don't matter.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Another example of this offense.
It's 9:48 now.
Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job.
I'm gonna play him first, and I'm gonna come back and play you. I already know I gotta leave our game for prime time.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Kaepernick. That's complete left side to Shepard.
Still.
Out of bounds, a good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds. Right
no, because I'm not trying to go to Augusta. So I'm saying fuck it.
Closer here for a 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Actually need to. I might.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out.
But then y'all jump on it. Didn't realize I got to move to Augusta. I'm like, yeah,
we just don't take a knee now. We're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The ball carrier. 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
And for one of the few times here today, this
runs
Zeke
got 12 rushes for 103 and a touchdown.
So
Good God.
3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
And when Kiki barely beat CPU, he won't last long in the division this season.
Bridgewater to throw it this time. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
I'm the best
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
God damn it, KJ.
Suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done
I know, I knew that was coming.
Them, which is often the case. But by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of
anybody hopping on Warzone?
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think they can bottle this with them.
What you do if somebody took your head off, man?
Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
You feel me?
So for our visitors, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss here will move them back to 500.
He's a dick as he, bro.